All right, guys, it's a few days later. We are adjusting the camber arms. As you can see, I already started. It's really hot out here. It's literally 100 degrees out here. I'm glistening right now, so I'm pretty sure the phone wouldn't last not even 30 seconds recording. So I knocked these loose. It's a really straightforward install. Only problem is space. You don't have a lot of space. So I broke these two nuts right here, and afterwards I'm gonna take this nut off, and you have to punch this little stud out of this little bushing, whatever, to go this way, and then you can play with it and pull it out. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm gonna show y'all the camber arms that I have. All right, guys, I'm on the passenger side now. I just knocked out the driver's side. Again, I'm really sorry that I can't record the install. I do want to record the installs, but around this time, again, I cannot record for a long period of time without my phone shutting down and any other camera I have shutting down from like overheating. I'm not even playing with y'all. Like, it literally, I just watched the weather report and it said it feels like 107, and it does in fact feel like 107. But enough jibber jabber. I just knocked out the stud and nut on that side on the back end, and now I just broke off this side right here. So I really don't need, wow, that was a lot of dust that just flew on my leg. This right here is the simple part. After you break them, it's easy. It's just getting back there to break them. It's not enough room, and you're gonna need a hammer. I needed a hammer to knock the other side out. I had a little soft hammer and a little mallet or whatnot. It did not work. You need one of these, you feel me? Knock that out right here, knock this out, and you could just pick the whole thing up, shimmy it out, and you're good. All right, guys, I'm in the crib now because, yeah, F that weather and that sun. But anyway, we have the stock camber arms right here, and we have Megan Racing camber arms right here. And like I said, the install was straightforward. I wanted to show y'all the install process, but there really isn't anything. But I will show y'all the video that I watched right here, and that guy was very helpful. He explained it thoroughly, what he did, and he showed it step by step. It's sped up, but you can slow it down, obviously. So I'm really tired, but I'll try and explain this as best I can. The way he did it, I thought it was extremely helpful. He had a stud that he brought with him that went into the bottom side, and what he did was put it in one of these. He threaded it through like that, and then he also flipped it around so he can put it in the other one like that. So that way these are centered. So now you can see how they measure the exact same. Like, this is a straight level surface. Now you can get an accurate read on how far apart your camber arms will really be. And I already measured my fitment with the new wheels, and the rear wheels have a more aggressive offset than the previous setup. So now I know for sure that I need an inch from the outside of my wheels to the inside of my fenders to clear the wheels. So that means I have to drop this level from right here down to an inch. So hopefully that's not as hard as it sounds. I'm just going to take an inch off, and I'm going to update y'all on what that looks like. To y'all, it's only been like half a second, but for me, I've been dealing with this for like 30-40 minutes now. I realized that because of the amount of camber I need to clear, and to me it's probably a lot of camber, more camber than I'm definitely used to. I'm not a camber person. This is definitely leaning towards like the stance type of builds that people go for with the large camber, the 3-piece wheels, the tilty boys and whatnot. I'm more of a track stance type of person, as y'all can see with my aggressively large setup. The previous setup had 275s in the back and 245s in the front. That's the most aggressive setup you can put on wheels for an IS, hands down. Like, you can't go any wider than that. You're just gonna rub for no reason. And the only way you wouldn't rub is if you do like a real positive heavy offset, like if you have like positive 45s or whatnot. But then you'll probably rub on the inside, the inner walls of the wheel well, and you're really just pushing. Like, it's a whole lot of trimming and stuff needed and whatnot. But I'm saying that to say the amount of camber I needed was already set, like literally out the box. All I did was just make sure it was even. I have the stud in both of these now, both of the Megan Racing, so I could like pick them up and whatnot. You can see that it's attached and whatnot, and they're both even. They're both perfectly even, and I have them centered with the stock camber arms, and you can see the difference. It's not much of a difference to me, but hopefully it'll be enough for the wheels, because I really don't feel like rolling my fenders, even though it looks like I have to. That might just be obviously another video, but I'm gonna throw these in the car, and then I'm gonna lower the coilovers by less than half of an inch just to see what I'm playing with here. All right, guys, I just wrapped up the camber install. It is maxed out. It is maxed out. I made sure it was maxed out, but I didn't measure it yet, so I'm gonna measure to make sure. However, I did lower my coilover some more. I lowered it like a 1/4 inch on both sides, and on the fronts, as y'all can see, I already lowered the fronts. So we got really aggressive stance going on right here. So I wanted to match it in the front because I didn't want like that scraping look. I wanted to be like even, you feel me? Because I got a front lip, you know? That other box that I had in the car, that was sitting in the car for a few days, that was my front lip. Oh, and I almost forgot to I almost forgot to tell you guys, as you can see, my crash bar is over there, and I painted it. I did that off camera, obviously, but I did that before I started all of this, because as I was jacking the car up, I was like, oh, I have time to paint it. Yeah. What do y'all think of this look? This will go crazy. Don't ever do that. Don't ever just drive without that thing. Goodness, that thing has saved the rear end. But yeah, we got the whole thing glossed back. Why can't I talk today? Gloss back? What are you saying? What are you talking about?
Stop it.
Anyway, it's gloss black. All right, gloss black to match when I'm running a quiet plate, to match when I'm driving around at night and the car is just all dark and aggressive and you have these crazy wheels in the front. You know, you feel me? So y'all get it. I'm gonna throw the wheels on. I don't know if I'm gonna throw that bash bar on yet. I'm gonna let it keep drying. I coated it like probably an hour and a half ago. I'm gonna just leave it off for as long as I can, so long as it doesn't rain and it's still like a 100-degree oven outside, so I should be good. All right, guys, we got the wheels on, and I already see problem number one. The camber arms are maxed out, and because of that, I now have extreme toe, so that's no bueno. I don't like that. So yet again, more parts to order. I do want to see what it looks like lowered on the ground at least, so I'm gonna drop it, and it's on both sides too, like it's heavy on both sides. How did I recognize this? Because of that angle right there. That's clearly, like, I'm looking straight down the car. It should not look like that. I should not be able to see any of the lip. So bad news bears. Oh, that really sucks. But I forgot that I would need toe arms if I max it out like that, so I didn't order any, and I didn't plan to put in my camber arms. So hopefully when I lower it, it doesn't rub, so I can like still have some room to play with the camber arms and just get it to where it doesn't have as much toe. All right, guys, car's dropped, and the ride height is perfect. Now I could see it even from this angle. It looks like just the back half of the car is trying to turn left, and that's terrible. But I did not realize how much camber maxed out would have. So I actually have a good bit of room to play with. So I'm gonna just try and get it just where it's tucked, so I can eliminate that toe and not have to order toe arms. I know I'm gonna still have to order toe arms, but I'm not gonna order them now or anytime soon. I don't feel like it. And as you can see, it's on both sides. Pretty bad toe. Well, I'm not too sure on this side. Yeah, I just don't like how much camber it is either, because that's pretty aggressive. That's more camber than in the front. Yeah, for sure. Definitely more camber in the front. But I don't know what's going on with this wheel. That wheel look like it's doing its own thing for real. Really, it's on both, but I see it more on the left side for some reason. So I'm gonna jack it back up and adjust it and show y'all the final product. All right, guys, I just readjusted it. Please forgive me again for not showing y'all the process. I really do want to. I'm being a bad YouTuber for real. But no cap, guys. Like, your boy been sweating. Ooh. I'm getting sidetracked. Bro, look at that. That's crazy. Okay, that's not what you need to see. I took the camber out just a little bit, and that took away some of the toe. It took away just enough toe for me to survive. I'm not tripping about tire wear, guys, so you don't have to worry about commenting that. These are some bum cheap tires, just so I could get the wheels. When I get more tires, I'll get tie rods so we can pull the fitment together, and then I'll hit somebody up to roll my fenders, because I want that fresh kick fitment, bro. If y'all don't know what that fresh kick fitment is, go look him up. Y'all gonna find it out. That's the best. Every one of his cars has perfect fitment. That's what I'm trying to achieve right here. Look how perfect this is. No cap, this is the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail for real. This is perfect. Oh my gosh. Well, I take that back. It's not perfect because I know perfect fitment, and I really wish I can get some of that gap out, and I can't, because like I said, I need to roll my fenders. And if I had like a 5mm spacer up here, then I could have like that perfect flush low fitment, you feel me? But the ride height wise, this is perfect, bro. This is money. This is money. With that being said, I'm gonna end it right here, guys. I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.